Step number 5 for hope on the outside. Vow that you'll stay away from trouble. Yeah. Make a vow as to what you are not going to do socially, such as hang out with the old crowd. Hey, we can wish them well, but move on and move physically if you have to or if you can. But do anything to remove yourself from where you got in trouble in the first place. I know I don't live in certain places where there's trouble, and neither should you. Remember these 2 words when you think about the trouble you were in that got you locked up for a while. These 2 words, think about this. When it comes to trouble, stay away. Yeah, stay away from trouble and instead gravitate to where it's good and safe. Gravitate to where it's good and safe. When someone from the old or the bad crowd wants to invite you back into the danger zone, just say to them, gee, it sounds like fun, and I wish I could, but I can't. I promised myself and others never to do whatever it is that's bad and get you in trouble again. But hey, you go and have your fun for me, okay? Yeah, I've got some underwater knitting projects I'm involved with right now. I got to finish it up by tomorrow. Instill some humor or a joke in the communication. Hey, all the best though. I wish I were there. We'd have a lot of fun, but hey, and then hang up the phone or close the door and stay away from trouble forever. I do as best as I can. Get a computer of your own, preferably a PC, a personal computer, not a Mac. I'm biased, I know, but trust me on this one. Don't borrow one. You can go online and pay as little as $250 for a starter laptop to get you going. Do not get a Chromebook. Get a real laptop. HP, Dell, etc. And until you can upgrade in price to something a little more, functional, a little more high-end. $450 or more will get you a good laptop. Mac laptops are overpriced, and they don't do all the things that you can with a PC. And I've been on Macs with my clients, and I've realized how limiting they really are. And those who have Macs, they think they're just the end-all. Now, hey, if you want to do video editing on a Mac, go for it. Music editing, I get it. Those are good programs, Final Cut Pro, etc. But for everyday usage, get a PC. Okay, good. I told you that. You can also check out my YouTube channel where I have lots of computer tutorials. And all of this stuff is just setting you up for clearing out your mind from the old and getting busy doing some new stuff. I've got hundreds of video tutorials over there, all kinds of software. Get you up to speed on the basics of using all kinds of programs. And then you turn those new skills into paying gigs to help you get back on your feet fast financially. There's always somebody looking to hire somebody to help them with their business. And the more skills you know on the computer, etc., the faster you might get hired. Because, unfortunately, depending on what you were doing that got you into trouble, it might have been money related. You might have been selling drugs and you made a lot of money. And hey, I get that. But there's a lot of ways to make a lot of money creatively, legitimately, legally in the world today, especially with finance, investments, sales on the internet. Wow. I'll get into that stuff later. But here's an example. Scenario A. If you went to apply for a job, you wouldn't be paid for 2 weeks, and that sucks duck eggs. On the other hand, scenario B. If someone hired you to design a book cover or a website, or help them with their social media, or take pictures of them, or shoot video of them for their website or YouTube channel, etc., these people would pay you between $200 and $2,000 in a single night, week, month, depending on how much time it is that took you to do the project, etc. I usually ask for 50% down, which usually is about $500 down. Bam, I got some cash. In these examples here that I'm talking about, get to work acquiring skills so you can go make money now in ways that are safe and keeps you away from trouble. Because that is the golden ticket. We've got to stay away from trouble. And part of that is with skill acquisition and learning things on the computer, a trade. Gosh, I'm thinking right now, plumbers, electricians, anything in those kinds of areas. It takes some training, not long, but you could be making 60, 70, 80 bucks an hour in those occupations. Cool stuff. Again, stay away from trouble. Vow that you will do that, and you'll be on your way to really gaining that hope on the outside. Stay away from trouble.